just being here. So to be completely honest, coming here was a huge challenge for me because of the whole friendship lack, the distrust, the things that I've been through in my life. So coming here to be with a group of women was powerful, and I knew, like I knew that something was shifting and changing on my way here. That was going to be huge. I just didn't realize how big it was going to be. So learning that this big gulf, this big dark hole that I'd been staring at for so long didn't have to stay there, and that there's so many amazing, beautiful women in this world that love God as much as I do, and I can be completely myself and not get judged and actually get encouraged instead. So that right there, game changer for me. Mine, well, it started young. Like I can even remember, sleepovers, and everyone was invited to sleepover but me, or hanging out with some friends at a house and they're like, my mom's coming, you all gotta go, and we all leave just to find out they all went back. Yeah, it's little things like that. And then I think I was doing good because then I had a best friend for about a decade who then all of a sudden decided we're not friends anymore, but she didn't tell me that. She just stopped talking to me. She stopped answering the phone. She just stopped all of that and then just talked about me instead. So, and that was a person from church. That was a person that knew everything there was to know about me. I thought we were sharing our souls together, and that wasn't what it was. I can look back now and say that some of it I allowed because I was so desperate to have a friend that I knew there was times she lied to me, and I just allowed it to go because it was easier to let it go than to get into difficult conversation about it, because I didn't want to lose her. But I lost her anyway because there wasn't anything there to hold on to. That has been amazing, because when you think of the network marketing piece and you have your team and you want your team to succeed, but here they want everyone to succeed. I've already had people, I'm not technically on their networking team per se, but I'm on the GBA team. And so they have been sending me resources, and they've reached out to me. I literally was in an RLA class and had someone message me and going, hey, you want to be added to this ambassador groups and I'll get you more resources. And I was like, yes, please, thank you. And I didn't even ask, she just did it. That's what this is what it's about, is community and that love, and understanding that when you win, I win, and we all win. There's been so much. I can honestly say I've been on a journey for like a good 14 years where God and I, journaling, he talks, I listen, he heals, he speaks, I heal. And he'll just keep, it's like layers. He just keeps on doing these layers, and I keep thinking, oh, that's back again. But I felt it so distinctly, and not at first, I didn't know what he was doing, but on our coaching calls where we helped coach each other, there was like four distinct spots, like end pieces, and they coached with me on them. To my unbeknownst, then all of a sudden, like this huge, boom, like I felt like this huge root, he just took it out, just like that. Because I was listening and I was allowing the wisdom that is in this group to help guide me to where God has been taking me. So it's just like, it's been the most amazing journey. I have, and it was one of the things I thought I had let go of, and he had shown me that, no, he just transferred it to me. And so I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. So and I thought, it was funny, because in that moment I thought that I felt so carefree and light after that, but then after today's, and I actually saw the picture of me as a little girl, boots jumping in the puddle with Jesus holding my hand, and I was like, yeah, and I'm done. Mic drop, I'm done. Like, it's been the most amazing. I'm surprised I'm not crying right now, yeah. So change yourself, change the world. And what's actually really interesting, I can't remember what we were talking about today. Oh, our why. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and yes, I want to be able to help women grow and become leaders, but I can't do that unless I'm that first. If I want the atmosphere to change, I have to change the atmosphere of me first. And so if I want to be the change that I want to see, then I actually have to embody and become and be the change. Otherwise, I'm useless. God can't use me if he hasn't changed me first.